Last 24 plus hours, we've heard and seen of many reports of incidents on our roads. We just saw one there on I-10 with Noah. Snow and ice are covering many of them, most of them, I would say. Joining us now with the very latest on our roads, we have our Highway Patrol Officer, Landon Orozco. Welcome back to Midday. We interviewed you yesterday, and I'm just curious, what has changed between yesterday and today out there on our South Mississippi roads?
Well, the first thing is the snow's not falling anymore. The ice is starting to melt a little bit, but what we're really pushing people to understand is kind of like Noah said as well. The little bit of melt that we are having is going to give people a little bit of more of a sense of security, and it's going to end up putting people to where they drive a little faster on these roads. And a big problem with that is that when there's shadows on the roads, the sun hasn't gotten to those spots yet. It may just be one spot of ice, but it may be a section where you're actually driving a little bit faster because most of it's melted, and then you hit that one spot, and that's where the trouble comes in.
Yeah, I guess that's what you would call the black ice, where it's almost like,
Yeah,
oh, it's just the road, and then boom, you hit it and you go slide off.
that's right.
So what are you experiencing today on the roads? Have y'all been dealing with any major accidents? I know Noah was just talking about that one on I-10. Anything else that you could tell us?
That's right. We've had several on I-10 this morning. We've had several on Highway 98 throughout the night and this morning. Most of the issues that we've been having are 18-wheeler drivers not being able to get up hills. So a lot of, you got to think about that as well. The backside of these hills are still going to be iced over because they haven't gotten sun to them yet. So as you go down a hill and back up, you may not make it back up that hill. That's the issues we've been running into today. Is a lot of people start up the hills, get about halfway, and slide off.
Oh man, that's that weird thought of like, I'm trying not to go fast, but at the same time I need a little bit of momentum to get myself up to the top. We thought about that this morning. We were going across the Bay St. Louis Bridge, and it was like, okay, we have to get up to the top of the bridge. That's interesting. So what roadways would you recommend that people try to take instead of maybe those more problematic roads?
Right now, the 4-lane highways are actually, and the interstate are actually the better of the highways at the moment. The 2-lane highways are usually the ones that have the trees closer to them. So you're going to have the more spots that are iced over. So I would suggest taking 4-lane highways if you have to get out. I would suggest not even getting out. I understand that we've been cooped up for 2 days, or a day and a half, I guess now, but if you can make do with the supplies that you have, try not to get out. It's much safer just staying at home today.
Well, thank you so much for your time, and definitely good tips there. We will talk to you very soon, Officer Orozco.